welcome back to my channel, Gabbabetic. As you can see, I look a bit different than normal. It's the last video for the Halloween series, so I thought I would change it up a bit with my nice blonde wig, Halloween top with all the pumpkins on it, and classic Halloween hat. You know I love the hat. So, as you can see for the title of the video, the last video of the Halloween series is a baking one. We're going to be making spooky, ghostly Halloween brownies. I really hope you like this recipe. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And let me know what you think of my blonde hair, because I actually used to have blonde hair a few years ago, and then I started dyeing it like brown black. So it feels nice to have some blonde hair back again for this video, but time to bake. Alright, so first with the brownies, we want to get our mixing bowl. Now, in the corner, please ignore what you see over there because I'm building a jigsaw and it is huge. So that is what you may see there. If you're interested, you want to see the end result of this massive jigsaw, I'll be putting it on my TikTok soon. But it's taking a while, so that's why it's still on the table in the corner. But we got our mixing bowl for brownies. The first thing you want to do is you want to melt some butter. So I've melted mine here and it is cooled and it is ready to go. So we can take our melted butter and pour it into a large bowl. Next we want to add in 1 teaspoon of our vanilla essence, like that. On top of that then goes in our sugar. So we're just going to give that a little stir all together, get the butter and the sugar mixing together before we add in the next set of ingredients. Next we want to add in our eggs and we're just going to beat all them together. Next goes in our gluten-free self-raising flour. I'll just show you because people always ask me. This is the one I use. It's Dove's Farm. I'm not sure where you're watching this from, but you can get this in Ireland and the UK. Self-raising white flour. So you definitely want a self-raising gluten-free flour. And if you don't have a self-raising flour, you can use gluten-free plain flour and put in a raising agent too. Followed by our cocoa powder to make it chocolatey. And last thing we gotta do is just mix and mix and mix till we get our brownies ready. So you want this really nice smooth chocolate consistency, and we're going to spoon it into our brownie tin. So here's my tin. I've greased it. Make sure you do that first, or put some parchment paper or baking paper. Then you just want to tip all the mixture in and spread it out evenly in the pan, touching all of the 4 corners. Ooh, looks so smooth and chocolatey. So I'm going to go and put these in the oven at 180 degrees or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to put them in the oven for about half an hour, but I will check them at 25 minutes to see if they're nearly done, because sometimes they do cook a bit early. You kind of want the edges to be crisp, but you want your brownie to still be soft and gooey, so that's what we're looking for. So we're going to give it about 25 minutes, half an hour. Okay, so here are my brownies. I've just taken them out of the oven, and what I'm going to do is let them cool in the tray for 10 minutes before I cut them up and put them on a wire tray, and that'll help harden them up. But I'm really happy with the colour, so chocolatey, and then obviously we will make them ghostly after they are cooled. Brownies are now cooling on the wire tray. You can see they got a really nice chocolatey layer and a bit crispy on top, but then really chocolatey and gooey. I'm going to leave them cooling now, and then we will decorate with some spooky ghosts when they're ready. So I've left them for about 2 hours. Here's how they're looking. They've definitely hardened up. You can see that I can pick them up and they are solid. So we got to put our spooky ghosts on. What you want to do, get some marshmallows. Now they only sell pink and white marshmallows in Ireland for some reason, but what we want are the white marshmallows because these are going to be our ghosts. So first get your marshmallow, make sure you're using the white ones, and put them on your brownies, and then we're going to be using some white chocolate to make them stick. So these are going to be our ghost bodies, and you want to kind of get marshmallows that match the size, or cut your brownie down to size. Like, you could make giant brownies and use giant marshmallows, but these are the only ones that I could find in Ireland. So it's a nice easy Halloween recipe. Got our ghost bodies now. Now we're going to get some white chocolate and melt it over them. So for my white chocolate, I'm going to be melting down white chocolate buttons. So I'm going to melt this down in the microwaves, just short blasts, and then I'm going to pour it over the marshmallows and the brownies. So I have my white chocolate. I've just done a little one to test it first because white chocolate is very hard to melt sometimes. Got it, and I'm just going to pour it over one of the marshmallows, and then I'm going to do the same for them all. So you want to get the brownie and just start to drizzle the white chocolate over it until it melts onto the brownie itself. Alright, so the white chocolate on the brownies has set. Now clearly I am not the best pourer of white chocolate, but this one looks good because it's nice and smooth, so I'm going to use that for the demonstration. So to paint the faces, you can either get something like a food colouring that's like a pen like this, or you can use dark chocolate, melt it and paint the faces on like that. I get the brownie, hold it up, one dot for the eye, one dot for the second eye, and then the mouth. Sorry, it's really hard, so I'm going to do it off camera. And then finally a dot for the mouth, and he's like, ooh, spooky ghost. Alright, so I'm just going to do that for them all. It's hard enough to paint a face because I'm no artist, but I'm going to give it a go and show you then. So I did actually do it 2 ways. This is the face painted with the gel, so that's how he looks. He's quite spooky. Because the gel was just running and really not working for some of them, I made some with some chocolate, so I just melted some dark chocolate and used a toothpick to paint the faces. And this is how he looks. So what you can see, he has a different kind of face than the other one. Some of them, the faces just did not work. So I'm going to get them all together and show you them now. Here is how they are looking. Some faces are a lot scarier than others. Like this one's face is real scary, but then we got the spooky ghost face on some of them. So I think it's time to give them a taste test. And the white chocolate smells amazing. To finish off the video, of course, we gotta give one a taste. So I'm gonna use one of the spares. So this recipe actually made, I think 12. So I'm gonna try one of my spares now. Gonna try this guy. He looks a bit funny. First of all, the white chocolate marshmallow. Get Cadbury's Buttons white chocolate if you can, because it is very, very good. Now I don't want to eat too much without taking my insulin, so I'm just going to have a bite. See the brownie, nice and chewy, but it's got a kind of crispy layer on top and very, very chocolatey. And what's really good is the ones where the white chocolate melted onto the brownie too. So I'm going to have a bite. It's like that gooey kind of chewy brownie. That's my favourite type. I'm going to put it with a bite of marshmallow. I'm going to need some insulin. That's even better. Oh my god, having it with the marshmallow and the white chocolate, even better. So that was my video. Easy, gluten-free, spooky ghost brownies. Let me know in the comments if you make this recipe, because I really, really like to see when people recreate mine. I find it so fun. Thank you so much for watching. End of the Halloween series till next year. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please give a big thumbs up. Comment down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I really, really need some insulin. But happy Halloween to you all. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be back next week with my not blonde hair, and I'll see you all in the next video.